How's it going, everybody? Ty Sites Shadow Games Report. Doing part one of Elite Dangerous tonight. Never played this game. Never heard about it, honestly, until like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago. It looked kind of fun. It's actually a game from 2015. Don't get mad at me for it being a little bit of an older game. It's literally 10 years old now, which is kind of weird to say. But I don't know, from the videos that I saw, it looked like it was visually appealing. But I guess we'll just have to see for ourselves. I've never played it. Looks fun. We're gonna make it fun either way. If it's shit, I'll make it fun. We are going to do about 30 minutes to an hour of news before we get into the game. We've been going over an hour lately because there is so much crap going on everywhere at all times. Maybe it's just because we're just so well interconnected now through the internet. We are in the age of information, and we have lots of changes with the Trump administration. A little bit of the same, though, at the same time. Whenever I say the same, I'm talking about the old same. Things that should have already changed by now, but are still kind of lingering. There's some speculation that maybe Trump needs to get rid of certain advisors because he's getting bad information. But, I mean, I don't know if it's... I just don't know if it's him doing it by mistake or actually trying to entice certain enemies into certain positions of weakness to reveal certain things about themselves, catch them by saying the wrong things. And it's a good lure, you know, if you want to bait your enemy, sometimes you do have to use some type of deception. You can think of it from a fisherman's perspective. Someone that likes to fish, what do they do with their bait a lot of the time? I mean, think about the concept of bait. Think about the hook going into the worm. Why even do such a thing? It's because you're covering up the hook. You know, you're putting some meat on it so they want to bite it. And then you catch them. I mean, that's why you even have hacking attempts, you know, through things called phishing. You know, phishing attempts by creating these false websites to gather information about someone. You know, that's bait. And it works. I mean, I don't really hear too much about it these days because I feel like there's pretty decent ways to protect against it now, but, you know, not to say that people still don't fall for it. I'm sure, I mean, I don't know the statistics. I don't know what they're like this year. Kind of out of that world. Probably need to get back into it, though, because it does seem that if there's one thing that we do need above all else, it's some type of digital security. And I don't think that our government is really thinking about it as much as they should. It's really kind of odd to really know how to, I guess, traverse this new terrain in the world. I was even thinking about it earlier because I was watching this video and it was like talking about how parents should just teach you the basic things of survival, you know, how to deal with the world and things like that. Anyways, I don't want to get bogged down in my own personal videos. I'm already talking over what I should be talking about. I need to be focusing on. I did have a point to that. I just probably need to focus on what's actually going on in the world. Don't focus on me, guys. I don't want to waste time either. Probably rambling on, 'cause I'm a rambling man. Trump revives Department of War and military rebrand. Gonna get to that here in a bit. I might even cover a little bit of, I don't know, the history of the Pentagon. Just due to the fact that it actually used to be called the Department of War. It was actually, I think, in World War II, somewhere in there, that they ended up changing it to the Pentagon. Maybe somewhere after that. I can't remember exactly. Kennedy battles senators over CDC reforms and vaccine access. I don't know if that was still going on today, but it definitely happened yesterday. Yeah, it says 1 day ago. So we covered that yesterday. Trump rallies tech giants for massive AI investments. That was the dinner last night. I didn't get too far into it because I didn't know much about it. A lot of the clips at the time only gave me so much to really go off of, so I didn't really linger on it. But apparently, they were there to, well, at least Zuckerberg, from what I've seen, was there to dedicate some type of funding. Um, but yeah, it didn't even seem like he even knew the exact amount that they wanted, which just makes me wonder. It's like, okay, it's an odd scenario. Some people are speculating: are we just watching a TV show? Is all this fake? Are they just throwing out numbers into the world just to keep us entertained while other things are working in the background? Some seem to think so. Trump orders shoot down of Venezuelan jets in Caribbean clash. And just to clarify with that, that doesn't mean that he's already done it. He just has ordered to shoot them down if they fly over their ships anymore. Judge blocks Trump administration ending of legal protections for 1.1 million Venezuelans and Haitians. What are we going to do about these judges, man? This happens literally like on a daily basis. Like, I'm tired of reading about it. I mean, I guess they have the legal authority if they just keep on doing it, but um, I would like some clarification, especially from like a lawyer. I don't know if Barnes talked about any of that today. I didn't really listen, but he did come on InfoWars earlier today, and I should have listened to him. But yeah, I would like to get a lawyer's opinion on what all this shit is. Maybe I need to watch Viva Frey more or something like that. I don't know. I liked Viva Frey before he got big. I need to get my food here in a second too. Joseph McNeil, who helped spark a protest movement at North Carolina lunch counter, dies at 83. U.S. State Department revamps foreign service tests for diplomats. New Tesla proposal could make Elon Musk the world's first trillionaire. Well, that's a big story. I'll get to that in a second. Trump weighs strikes targeting cartels inside Venezuela, CNN reports. So now Trump is weighing the possibility of shooting inside of Venezuela. But obviously, if it's coming from CNN, you have to fact check it just to be sure. Anthropic agrees to pay authors at least 1.5 billion in AI copyright settlement. Kennedy and HHS to link Tylenol use in pregnancy to autism. Wow, that's actually a big one. But really, it's probably not good for people either, if that's the case. You know, it kind of makes you wonder what was the reason that people would robo trip with some of that cough syrup stuff back in the day? I don't know if anybody remembers that stuff, but some people used to like OD on cough syrup. And they called it robo tripping. And yeah, it just makes you kind of wonder like, was that stuff like literally poisoning you? Like making you stupid, and that's why you felt that way? Maybe. Who knows? Actually, I did have a friend that did change quite a bit after one of those experiences. So you have to be super careful with, especially with pharmaceutical type junk like that. I mean, that's literally like, I don't know, like alchemy. They just throw a bunch of shit together, and you gotta hope that it works. 475 people detained in raid by ICE. Other agencies at huge Hyundai site in Georgia, officials say. That's cool. I want to see a lot more than that. I want to see, in other states. I mean, like, it's cool to see like big grabs like that, but like also, I want to see. And I mean, I got pulled over last night. I mean, like, can we have like a better process for like trying to look for people. Like, I mean, I'm not even saying that he was even looking for illegals. Maybe he was just, trying to catch people that were speeding. I was only going like 10 over, so I don't really feel bad. You know, he let me off. Like, I didn't get a ticket, but I don't know. I mean, we even had this weird um, sobriety check one night in front of my place, and they said they were going to give me like a sobriety check, and it didn't happen. So it's interesting that I've had quite a few encounters with police officers over the past, like, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 months. And it's three circumstances at this point. This is all in the Trump administration. So I'm just like thinking, like, is it to actually catch what they say they're looking for, or is it to try to catch illegals? I would like to know if it's actually being used for those things, because if it is, I like that, and I'll let it slide. But at the same time, like, I don't want to let too many things slide because we are in a weird place right now with what we allow and what we don't allow. Um, I'm glad that Trump is in office right now, but at the same time, it does seem like there are different state officials and even judges that you have to worry about right now. And maybe they could give certain calls and judgments in your local facility and bypass Trump to some degree. And I'm not saying Trump is a saint either. I mean, hell, like there's a lot of speculation too that maybe Trump is uh I don't know, just not on the people's side. I'll just leave it at that. Just theories. I'm not saying it's true. It's just you listen to enough people, you start to be like, you at least know everybody's perspective after a certain point because you've just heard it from every single angle. I mean, not probably everything, but most things. Google hit with 3.5 billion fine from European Union in ad tech antitrust case. Good. I want to see more of that. Also, I need to repost that. If there was an easier way to do it on here, I would, but it will take too much time. U.S. payrolls rose 22,000 in August, less than expected and further sign of hiring slowdown. Yeah, there's been lots of revisions of how many jobs have actually been added to, quite a bit. So we were getting a lot of false numbers throughout the year, which is just, I don't know, it's just annoying how fake this administration feels. I mean, I was out in town today and, you notice the gas prices going up. They're around $3 right now here in Tennessee. So I'm just kind of like, what are we doing, yo? Like, we're not getting anything that we wanted. How much longer is this going to go on? Got a lot of people saying, go ahead and get over it. We got 3 more years of Trump, so you might as well just get over it quick because we're in for the same bullshit as every other president. I hope that's wrong, but as of right now, I mean, I can't say too much different. I mean, I just don't really agree with a lot of what's going on. I mean, I have to see results. I can't just see things on the TV every single day. Anyways, let me go back up to this because this was kind of interesting. New Tesla proposal could make Elon Musk the world's first trillionaire. On Friday, Tesla board of directors proposed a pay package valued at up to $1 trillion over the next decade, with shareholders set to vote at the annual shareholders meeting on November 6, 2025. Following 10 meetings with Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer Robin Denholm, Chair of the Tesla Board, and Kathleen Wilson Thompson, Tesla Director, proposed awarding Musk up to 12% additional stake to retain and incentivize him. The proposal ties pay to specific milestones, including the 20 million vehicle deliveries target, deploying 1 million robotaxis and Optimus, and a market valuation target of 8.5 trillion by 2035. Damn. Only 10 years away. If the targets are met, Elon Musk, chief executive officer of Tesla, would receive 423.7 million additional Tesla shares worth over $1 trillion, boosting his voting power and ownership stake to about a quarter of the company. Legal risk persists after prior rulings invalidated past packages, and Tesla faces failing sales competition from BYD and Detroit automakers, plus political backlash linked to President Donald Trump. Interesting. Well, Elon's rise to be leader of Mars seems to be well on the way. Trump revives Department of War and Military rebrand. This is actually more from yesterday, but I guess it's official today. Pete Hegseth, Secretary of War. President Donald Trump signed his 200th executive order directing the Department of Defense to adopt Department of War as a secondary title, aiming to revise a warrior ethos and enhancing military lethality. Amid global tensions, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth endorsed the change, arguing it promotes victory, while critics like Governor Gavin Newsom and Senator Dick Durbin dismissed it as provocative and unnecessary, highlighting potential legal issues under the 1947 National Security Act. The move underscores Trump's America First agenda, but has sparked divided reactions on social media. Well, it's kind of in the middle on that one. Because, I mean, it is for America, but at the same time, it's like, a lot of these wars are proxy wars. We're not really at war. Kinda we are, but at the same time, I don't know. You call it what you want. Cover this real quick. Zuckerberg on Hot Mic. I wasn't ready to do our announcement. I wasn't sure what number you wanted to go with. There's that one account that I reposted. Really? You're not on here? Screw you too then. Alright, we'll just go to that video then. There's one that I wanted to share, but I don't see it. It's on my profile though.
How much are you spending, would you say, over the next few years?
Oh gosh. I mean, I think it's probably going to be something like, I don't know, at least $600 billion through 28 in the U.S. Yeah.
It's a lot.
No, it's significant.
That's a lot. Thank you, Mark. It's great to have you.
Sorry, I wasn't ready to do it for announcement. I wasn't sure what number you wanted to go with.
Yeah, people were speculating through that one little comment that maybe they're just making up numbers. Maybe this is just a TV show. And there's a lot of backroom deals. I don't know. I'm just saying what other people are kind of speculating. I'm not one way or the other. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm not in those rooms with them. I don't know a lot of these people, and I don't want to know them. I don't want to have links. Having links gets you killed. Alright, let's see. Anything else I want to talk about here? U.S. and Taiwan quietly hold defense talks in Alaska as Trump balances China ties. Did I say that earlier? I probably did. I just forgot to say it. ICE deports Kilmar Abrego Garcia to Eswatini in rare twist. What the fuck is Eswatini? Is that another country I don't know about? F. U.S. Immigration Customs Enforcement, ICE, has notified Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Salvadoran national with alleged MS-13 gang ties, of his impending deportation to Eswatini, a small African kingdom. This unusual move follows Garcia's claims of fearing persecution in over 20 countries, including Uganda, amid ongoing legal battles and the Trump administration's aggressive immigration policies. Previously deported to El Salvador and returned due to an error. I still don't know if it's an error, but either way, get him out. Garcia now faces removal to a non-native destination, highlighting efforts to deter illegal entries. How the hell did they make that deal? Eswatini? What the hell? I've never even heard of that country before. That's crazy. In Africa, of all places. Bro, he's gonna get killed in Africa. You know he will. I'm not saying he should. I mean, guess it's up for the Africans of Eswatini. Jeez. What else we got? Trump orders shutdown of Venezuelan jets in Caribbean clash. Tensions between the United States and Venezuela escalated after two armed Venezuelan F-16s. That's what I about said. Venezuelan F-16s jets conducted low-altitude flyovers of the USS Jason Dunham in international waters of the southern Caribbean. President Donald Trump responded by authorizing U.S. forces to shoot down any Venezuelan aircraft deemed a threat, amid ongoing counter-narcotics operations targeting drug cartels linked to Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. The Pentagon, aka the War Department, deployed 10 F-35 stealth fighter jets to Puerto Rico to bolster these efforts, heightening risk of confrontation of Venezuelan aircraft repeated the provocative maneuvers overnight.
Venezuela flies jets over U.S. naval vessels again? Well, I would say they're going to be in trouble. We'll let them know about that. We heard that happen, but it wasn't really over, not like they described. But I would say, General, if they do that, you have a choice of doing anything you want, okay? If they fly in a dangerous position, I would say that you can, you or your captains can make the decision as to what they want to do, all right? Sure.
Sir, how close did they get, Mr. President? You said they didn't go over.
Say it?
How close did they get? You said the planes did not.
Well, I don't want to talk about that, but if they do put us in a dangerous position, they'll be shut down. Thank you very much, everybody. So we're going to now cover the G20.
Let's see. Let's talk about the history of the Pentagon real quick. Let's see. Pentagon, located in Arlington County, Virginia, across the Potomac River from Washington, D.C., is the headquarters of the United States Department of Defense and a powerful symbol of American military strength and authority. Its construction was initiated in response to the urgent need for centralized military space as the United States prepared for involvement in World War II. The project was championed by Army Brigadier General Burhan B. Somerville, who directed architects to design a massive building within days, leading to the decision to construct a five-sided structure to maximize the use of the available land Construction began on September 11th, 1941. Interesting. And the building was completed on January 15th, 1943. It only took 16 months. A remarkable feat achieved by 14,000 workers who labored in 3 shifts around the clock. The building was originally conceived as a temporary solution to house the expanding War Department and Navy personnel, with plans to repurpose it as a hospital, office, or warehouse after the war. However, the post-World War II world remained unstable, leading to the permanent establishment of large military forces and the Pentagon's role as the central nerve center for U.S. armed forces. It houses the office of the Secretary of Defense, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and the highest echelons of the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, and Air Force. The Pentagon is the world's second largest office building with approximately 6.6 million square feet of floor space and 7.5 miles of corridors. Wow. The building's design, a product of its time and necessity, was initially criticized for its plain penitentiary-like exterior, with nicknames like the concrete cobweb, reflecting its unattractive appearance. Despite its utilitarian look, the Pentagon proved to be durable and efficient. To be a durable and efficient structure capable of housing over 33,000 people at the height of the war. What is with this 33,000 number that I keep seeing? Didn't they just release 33,000 Epstein documents? What was the first release? Was it 33,000 as well? There was like some ridiculous amount. It might have been like 10,000, but the most recent one was 33,000. It's very interesting. It's number 33. It's designated a National Historic Landmark in 1992 and underwent extensive renovations known as the Phoenix Project, following the September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks when American Airlines Flight 77 struck the west side of the building. No, it didn't. It's not true. There was no plane. We've seen a video where a missile hit the building. But, I mean, you can believe this if you want to. Just because, they'll tell me to tell you to want to believe it. And I'm just going to give you an option. Killing 184 people. The renovation, which included enhanced security features, was completed by August 15, 2002, and the memorial dedicated to the victims was unveiled on September 11, 2008. The Pentagon remains a central symbol of U.S. military power and resilience. Let's see, when was the Department of War named? The Department of War was never officially named the Pentagon. The term Pentagon refers to the building that serves as the headquarters for the U.S. military, not the name of the department itself. The Department of War was established in 1789 and existed until 1947. Oh, okay. When it was reorganized and renamed as part of the creation of the National Military Establishment, later called the Department of Defense. Interesting. The Pentagon, a 5-sided building in Arlington, Virginia, was constructed starting in 1941. We already talked about that. Okay, let me go over here. I just asked this for fun because I talked a little bit about it yesterday. I just asked, is the Pentagon shape considered evil? The Pentagon shape itself is not inherently evil. Its meaning is highly dependent on context, culture, and orientation. Historically, the Pentagon has been a symbol of protection, harmony, and the 5 elements across numerous civilizations, including ancient Greece, Egypt, China, and Native American cultures and many traditions. It represents balance, unity, spiritual connection. The pentagram, a 5-pointed star often drawn within a pentagon. Maybe I think that's what I meant actually yesterday. Yeah, because I actually started to piece this in my skull whenever I was talking about it yesterday. I was like, you do realize, I was talking to myself when I said this. I was like, you do realize that a star has a pentagon inside of it, right? Like, that was me talking to myself. The pentagram, a 5-pointed star often drawn within a pentagon, is similarly used as a protective symbol in pre-Christian Europe and various spiritual practices. However, the inverted pentagram, where 2 points face downward and 1 points down, is associated with negative or occult symbolism, particularly in modern Western occultism and the Church of Satan, where it is linked to the goat-headed figure of Baphomet. This specific orientation is seen as a representing the triumph of matter over spirit, or a descent of the spirit, which some interpret as evil. The association of the pentagram with Satanism is largely a product of 19th century occult writings. Yeah, it's very recent. Anything to do with Satanism is very, very recent. So, I don't know why people latch onto it. I think it's just a revolt against the authoritarian nature of the established Christian churches, whichever one that you want to, subscribe to is up to you. We found out the day before yesterday that there's 33,000 different flavors of Christianity. So you got a lot to pick from. And I guess you can probably make up your own version anytime you want to, because it seems like that's kind of what happens anyways if there's 33,000 different versions. Anyways. This specific orientation is seen as representing the triumph of matter over spirit. Yeah, we talked about that. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. Let's get to some of the videos. I need to grab my food. It's just sitting over there. Shocking stat of the day, 10.5% of Americans aged 16 to 24 are currently unemployed. It's a big spike. Obviously, during the pandemic, you can see right here, because that's what this area is right here. 2019, 2020, 2021. Big spike, then it goes down, and now it's going back up again. Interesting trend. And also that's, I think, a thread, if anybody wants to go read it. Talks a little bit about it more. I'm not an economist, so I'm not going to linger on it. Other stuff I got to talk about. Brianna Murillo says, I'm still not allowed to share my reports on Facebook. I'm not even allowed to have an account, so I'm not going to pretend like everything is fine. I told her, don't worry. My account literally is not shown to anybody anymore on Facebook, so yeah. Yeah, it really hurts too, considering that I used to reach millions of people on different Facebook accounts. And yeah. Anyways, new AI was used to create this. Or I'm sorry, no AI was used to create this. I guess one of his starships or star whatever. Harrison H. Smith says I knew Trump was a Fed. Dominic Michael Trippi says breaking President Donald Trump was an FBI informant, an effort to incriminate Jeffrey Epstein, according to Speaker of the House Mike Johnson. So since either 2008 or 2009, it does seem as if Trump has been very what's the word? Helpful. I'll just say helpful. He's been very helpful with the whole investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. take that with what you will. I mean, I don't know if he's willing to admit that yet, but I think we're getting close to that point. President Trump is considering banning American IT firms from outsourcing their work to India, per multiple reports. Yes. And that should go for any other country. That will create so many jobs here in the United States. And I mean, we need to make it to where these companies don't just feel like they can replace us with other countries. It's just insane that even happened. We really got to do something about holding a lot of these people accountable. Anybody that holds these views, really, because it's completely fucked up how far it's all gone. The inhumaneness of it all and the just blatant just ignoring of human value for certain groups. But I mean, I guess I can even say that towards Trump whenever it comes to the whole Israeli crisis because he's still not ending it appropriately. We have to wait for whatever reason to get to some weird boiling point. And I don't know why that is, but maybe it's for a global perception to change and see that certain people are holding us back. And they will be outed as the people that are holding us back from actual progress. And it takes that certain moment to get there, to be able to recognize those people. Shadow of Ezra, Vladimir Putin's advisor, Kirill A. Dmitriev, posted Where We Go One, We Go All, From Dark to Light on his page just days after sharing a post about Q+. That's what it stands for, Where We Go One, Where We Go All, slogan that has been vilified by the mainstream media. So, we have different people claiming almost that they're a part of Q lately. Like Alex Jones, Borderline, came out recently about it and how he might have been partially involved for a short period. At least allegedly, at least that's what I got from the video. I showed it on the channel, I think earlier in the week. It happened on Sunday. So if anybody wants to go check out Sunday's InfoWars video, you can find it yourself. This is absolutely insane. The U.S. just revised the June jobs report lower for a second time for a total of negative 160,000 jobs. Now the U.S. has officially lost 13,000 jobs in June, the first negative month since July 2021. Shabana Mahood named as UK Home Secretary in charge of Borders, Police, Immigration. Where are the videos at? I need to grab my food. Yeah, let's watch this. Oh, this is actually some good news. Wall Street Ape says this is huge. A group of American doctors has created a network to finally fight back against the health insurance industry. It's called Direct Primary Care. For a small monthly fee, you get no copays, unlimited visits, free procedures, wholesale meds, wholesale labs, loss cost imaging. I don't know what that means. Doctor cell number. This is a new movement. Now we have several thousands of physicians and clinics doing this across the U.S. And why are we doing it? Right? Because the reason why is because physicians got tired of running up against insurance. So they don't take it anymore. Good.
There is actually a fix for healthcare that's out there. It's called Direct Primary Care. And what this is, it's for a set monthly fee. You get multiple healthcare benefits. So imagine paying $50 to $100 a month. You get unlimited medical visits with your primary care physician. You get their phone number. You get wholesale medications, you get wholesale labs, and you get access to low-cost imaging. This is a new movement. Now we have several thousands of physicians and clinics doing this across the U.S. And why are we doing it, right? Because physicians, the reason why is because physicians got tired of running up against insurance. So they don't take it anymore, and they say, hey, look, pay me monthly subscription, and now you get access to care, and it's affordable. So if you go like on the Quest website and you see labs that cost like $400, like lab packages, that is typically anywhere from $80 to $100 in a direct primary care clinic. The other thing that comes with it is usually procedures. So think about getting something frozen off or something biopsied, things like this. That usually comes with the membership. Plus, direct primary care clinics will add on imaging. So right now we have, in the clinic I work, a DEXA scan. And a DEXA scan comes with the membership. So that's not, it's not like you go there and there's a copay, there's like extra add-on charges or hidden charges. That doesn't exist. It's literally you pay for a monthly fee and you get all of these things with it. So the other day I froze off like a little skin tag for somebody, and they're like, oh, how much is that? I'm like, it comes with it. Like, it comes with the membership. Because, it's something that should be done. It's how healthcare should be done, with no hidden pricing, no copays, nothing like that. It should be done in a manner that is convenient for the doctor and the patient. And you can find these clinics on, if you search a DPC mapper, you can find these clinics all across the U.S. And I've had many like health population experts tell me, well, it's not going to work in rural area. You can go to the map and you can see that it works extremely well. And they're like, oh, it doesn't work for like, what about our Medicaid, Medicare pop? They pay for it because they realize that they're getting far more benefits than they would than versus like a doctor who takes insurance. So it works in many places. Now, the last thing people will ask me, well, what about if I go to a hospital or something like that? And one of the things you can do is pair it with a special type of insurance that I'm going to talk about next. Because once you do that, then you have the full package. You paid for your primary care and you have your larger like hospital care, specialty care, things like this.
Why is AOC shutting her mouth about Israel? Because AOC's donors are big Israeli tech people. She's been silenced, and she's trying to run for president, too. Is AOC out there about Israel? No. No, because she's a fraud.
I don't think she was when she first started.
She wasn't, but she's ambitious. She wants to be the president. Can you get up who her donors are, Jimmy, these Israeli tech people? It's kind of interesting because this actually just kind of came out.
2 Israeli startup entrepreneurs played roles in the rise of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She pulled out of an event commemorating Rabin. Some concluded that AOC doesn't like Israelis, but 2 were instrumental in the lawmaker's early career. That's where it gets weird. They find you when you're young.
They find you when you're making mojitos.
They find you when you're young and promising, like J.D.
Well, that's the thing. JD's going to have to, if he wants to be the president, he's going to have to say, Peter Thiel, I'm not.
Antichrist.
He's going to have to say, Peter Thiel is Satan, and here's why that's good. Why is AOC shutting her?
It is an honor to prepare. All right. Hang on just a second.
You have an obligation to the Constitution of the United States.
Off to jail.
There's a genocide!
Okay. So these are veterans, U.S. veterans dragged out of Senate hearing for calling out genocide.
You're complicit in a genocide!
It is an honor to
United States
prepare.
government
All right.
is complicit in genocide.
Hang on just a second.
You You have an obligation to the Constitution of the United States.
Off to jail.
Eddie! There's a genocide! There's a genocide!
You
Stop!
are all complicit in genocide.
Ma'am, you're not allowed to film in here. You're complicit in a genocide! You're complicit in a genocide! Eddie! There's a genocide! Eddie! Eddie, there's a genocide! Come on, Eddie! There's a genocide! You're complicit in genocide of the Palestinian people! You are complicit! Come on, Eddie! Eddie, help us! Eddie, help us save them! Come on! The Israeli terrorists are committing a genocide, and the U.S. Congress and Senate are complicit in funding the bombs that are forcing children to be slaughtered and massacred. Shame on this government! The United States of America is complicit in genocide. The Israeli terrorists are starving children.
If they'll arrest veterans, they'll arrest you.
Stop the bombs! Stop the bombs!
Arresting us for speaking out against genocide.
Stop the bombs!
The U.S.
Stop the
Congress
bombs!
is paying for the
Stop
death of children,
slaughtering babies!
women and children.
Stop slaughtering babies!
When the United States Congress comes after veterans, they will come after you. Every American sitting at home right now needs to realize that you are paying for a genocide.
Rise up! Rise up, America! Rise up! It is time to take back
Paying for a genocide.
Okay, so he has a history. That's good. So he exposed they were firing on civilians at aid sites. A witness. Are witnesses trusted anymore?
Rise up, America! Rise up! It is time to take back this country from these corrupt politicians. It is time. It is beyond time.
Good message. Josephine, is that her name?
Israel is burning children alive! Israel is burning children alive!
Distinguished members of this committee, it is an honor
The
to...
United States government is complicit in genocide.
Noise. I'm not gonna cover this video. It's only for the wise. You can go watch it yourself. I thought this was kind of interesting, actually. I mean, it seems like tech is coming into every single realm to a point to where it might replace just about every single job. You know, and it's kind of crazy because I used to actually promote this whole idea of trying to replace labor with robotics. I've changed my perspective over the years just due to the fact that we as humans, our human nature is to have some type of drive and purpose within some type of utility in the world. Like, part of purpose comes from, you know, what is your utility? What is your function in the world? And work is something that actually gives a lot of people purpose in the world. You know, it's their function in the world. It's their place in the world. So with this, you have to repurpose yourself. Let me just go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. I'm not saying this little bot places everybody there, because it does replace all the people that used to write all this down. Not to mention it has very decent instruction. Oh wait, I need to pull this up. I'm sorry, guys. You guys need to see this better. Stove. It's got all the instructions everywhere, all the blueprints. Looks like it probably just gets all this done in maybe an hour. This is talking about, actually, I'm just going to let it play. I'm not even going to explain it.
Going to be a super uncomfortable video to watch, but unfortunately, every parent kind of needs to know about this new thing that's happening online to kids that we dug into in this week's YouTube episode. But be warned, it is not a pleasant rabbit hole to go down.
Extortion.com primarily involves the exploitation of children. Members extort minors, typically females, through threats of doxing, swatting, and in real-life violence if members' demands are not met. This public service announcement, however, does not even begin to do justice to what this thing is. And I can't even really show sources on a bunch of what comes next because it is A, disgusting, and B, I'm legitimately worried that if I show any images or text on screen from these groups, it will get this video flagged or removed. But essentially, this is a network of online actors that target usually young girls, children, online. You first form a close online relationship with the victim by befriending them, giving them attention, connecting about what they're into. Usually a target victim will already be ostracized from people in real life and be seeking connection in the first place. And then, once a connection is established, you ask them to be your girlfriend. The entire purpose of the interaction is to eventually leverage it to get them to send nudes, and for you to learn personal information like address, phone number, family members, etc. Then, once the perpetrator has nudes and personal information, they are able to begin exploitation. This is usually things like send me more nudes or I will send your nudes to everyone in your school or to your parents or whatever. Often it involves forced self-harm like cut yourself on video and send me the video. The exploitation and blackmail usually escalates, with the goal generally being to achieve total control over the victim, who is increasingly more and more afraid that the perpetrator will destroy their life if they don't comply by sharing this growing body of compromising content with their families or friends. And ultimately, for some of the perpetrators, the goal is to convince the victim to commit, and it works more often than you might realize. It is super dark and fucked up and hard to even talk about. By my understanding, some of the perpetrators might be getting monetary gain out of their victims, but I think that in most instances, it is literally just a sick game of power and extortion and sadism. And I'm sure there's all sorts of spin-offs and splinters among these groups doing all sorts of fucked up things, but that's the basic idea. And they're just targeting any old kid online. This is happening on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat. Many of the groups doing this blend with Satanism and other occult belief systems. Many of them target and involve trans people. If you want to know more about this super fucked up rabbit hole, this is the Twitter account to follow. Sundress Lady has been blowing the whistle on this for a while now and will teach you way more than you ever wanted to know about all of it.
It's so sick that we can't talk.
Sorry, guys. I got to eating and I just like totally forgot what I was doing. I guess I was hungry. Stephen Miller says it's high time to use the military in our own hemisphere against cartel narco terrorists rather than just the Middle East. For generations, we used our military to engage in action against terrorists in the Middle East and in Africa, while leaving unharmed the terrorists in our own hemisphere, who are responsible for so many more American deaths, who have spilled so much blood across the Western Hemisphere, who have bereaved so many parents and families, and who have contributed to such horrific cycle.
Nicolas Maduro is an indicted drug trafficker. He's indicted in federal court. He is a fugitive from justice in America. As I think you're also aware, there's a $50 million reward for the return of Nicolas Maduro. Not just him, his henchmen have also been indicted. So it is a drug cartel that is running Venezuela. This is a very important point. It is not a government, it is a drug cartel, a narco-trafficking organization that is running Venezuela. And this has been documented in federal court, and indictments have been secured. The people of Venezuela have been suffering and struggling under the reality of a nation that is so rich in resources, so rich in reserves, that is run by Maduro, the head of the cartel that you referenced, the Cartel de los Sols. That is absolutely one of the most ruthless criminal cartels on the planet. And many Americans may not realize that the drugs killing their kids are coming from Maduro, and also the criminal aliens killing their kids are coming from Maduro. So he's sending his drugs, he is sending his killers, his assassins into our communities, and he's working directly with other designated foreign terrorist organizations like the FARC in Colombia and all the Mexican drug cartels. So it's one continuous loop. And for decades and for years, for generations, we used our military to engage in action against terrorists in the Middle East and in Africa, while leaving unharmed the terrorists in our own hemisphere who are responsible for so much more American deaths, so many more American deaths, who have spilled so much blood across the Western Hemisphere, who have bereaved so many parents and families, and who have contributed to such a horrific cycle and just nonstop, relentless surge of violence in our cities. Every major city in America is suffering from cartel violence. Even the U.S.-based gangs are working directly with these cartels. The drugs, the guns, the weapons, the cash, the organization. We've been occupied by cartels for far too long. President Trump is finally allowing and directing the United States military to use its authorities under the Constitution to defend America from the terrorist organizations that have run free for too long in our own hemisphere. Thank you all. Thank you for the question.
One foreign policy.
Getting this game started up in the background, I had to sign up for something real quick. Oh yeah, let's play this real quick. This is kind of important.
1,500 supposed positive COVID-19 samples collected here in Southern California. When my lab team and I did the testing through Koch's postulates and observation under a scanning electron microscope, we found no COVID in any of the 1,500 samples. What we found was that all of the 1,500 samples were mostly influenza A and some were influenza B.
I've been saying this for years. And if my family, which I know some of them do check on my channel every now and again, if you're watching right now, just remember I told you that the flu is a pandemic every single year, right at the beginning of the COVID pandemic, the supposed pandemic. I told you that at the beginning. And just remember that COVID was not even a pandemic while it was being declared a pandemic. Now, granted, we didn't know too much about the virus back then, but what he's saying right here is that COVID might be completely made up, and it might be just piggybacking off of the flu numbers, and that's why the flu had disappeared for about a year in testing. It all came back as COVID.
Not a single case of COVID. 1,500 supposed positive COVID-19 samples collected here in Southern California. When my lab team and I did the testing through Koch's postulates and observation under a scanning electron microscope, we found no COVID in any of the 1,500 samples. What we found was that all of the 1,500 samples were mostly influenza A and some were influenza B, but not a single case of COVID. We did not use the BS PCR test. It's polymerase chain reaction test. Celia Farber does wonderful journalism on the topic. I did videos on this channel for that. We then sent the remainder of the samples to Stanford, Cornell, and a few of the University of California labs, and they found the same results as we did. No COVID. They found influenza A and B. All of us then spoke to the CDC and asked for viable samples of COVID, which CDC said they could not provide as they did not have any samples. We have now come to the firm conclusion through all our research and lab work that the COVID-19 was imaginary and fictitious. The flu was called COVID, and most of the 225,000 dead were dead through comorbidities such as heart disease, cancer, diabetes, emphysema, etc. Then they got the flu, which further weakened their immune systems, and they died. I have yet to find a single viable sample of COVID-19 to work with. We at the 7 universities that did the lab tests on these 1,500 samples are now suing the CDC for COVID-19 fraud. The CDC has yet to send us a single viable, isolated, purified sample of COVID-19. If they can't or won't send us a viable sample, I say there is no COVID-19. It is fictitious. The 4 research papers that do describe the genomic extracts of the COVID-19 virus never were successful in isolating and purifying the samples. All the 4 papers written on COVID-19 only describe small bits of RNA, which were only 37 to 40 base pairs long, which is not a virus. A viral genome is typically 30,000 to 40,000 base pairs. With as bad as COVID is supposed to be all over the place, how come no one in any lab worldwide has ever isolated and purified this virus in its entirety? That's because there never really found the virus. All they've ever found was small pieces of RNA, which were never identified as the virus anyway. So what we're dealing with is just another flu strain. Like every year, COVID-19 does not exist and is fictitious.
Believe what you will. I am just a messenger. Alright, I think that's enough for today. Let's get into this game. Good. High quality. So high quality H2O. That's kind of fun. I did pretty good for 2015. Game's 10 years old. Can't believe it. I never heard of it. That's what's crazy about it. It doesn't look that bad. I've seen worse. I mean, honestly, this is better than Mass Effect. Mass Effect was, I think, probably on Mass Effect 3 or 2 at that time, 10 years ago. I can't remember. I can't believe how much time has gone by. I'm gonna be a female. Oh, some sexy lady running around on the moon. Helmet always on. The helmet stays on during sex. Just kidding. Just kidding. Emergencies only. It's kind of pretty. Might just leave her as is. What else we got? She's alright. Kind of looks like the lady in my, hold up. Why does she get a red suit? Just gets a special suit. Does everybody get a different suit? Okay, everybody gets a different suit. Alright. She's not bad. She looks Brazilian. I can go with her. I've never played with the Brazilian before. What? That's a lady? That's not a lady. Are you sure? That's an old lady. You. Why are there so many presets? She's alright too. Ow! Look at all these Islander chicks. Yeah, we got the Nords. She's alright. Eh. Her cheeks are weird. I'm gonna linger. He just looks sad. He's about to cry. Why are there so many presets? I don't like it. Alright, I'm going back to the one I like. There's the Brazilian net. Yeah. Head type smooth. Yeah, we're going smooth. Rough? Yeah, I like smooth. Smooth's better. Smooth is appealing. I don't really care. I think she looked good as she was. Doesn't give me like a number, so I'm just gonna... We're gonna make her 20. How about that? Moles? I don't want moles. Why does she need moles? It's like freckles. Ew. Ew. Scars. Yeah, I don't care. Kind of gives some character to her face. Gives her a crooked nose. Why not? Just for fun. Alright, neat and tight. Now we're gonna change your hair. What? I was about to say, give him some more freaking choices. You can't just have a bunch of dude cuts. Come on, man. You got better choices. That's not bad. Not bad either. Those are dreadlocks. I couldn't tell at first. Got all the dyke cuts. This kind of seems spacey. Kind of seems like she's in Star Trek. I gotta rename her. I'm not naming her Bob. Change your eyes to yellow. I don't know why. Yellow just looks good on her, I guess. Alright, I'm done with the face, I think. I don't really want to keep changing. I want to linger. I don't have to change everything. She looks good. Let's go. There's no options. What the hell? Why does it even have it there then? Oh, I can put on makeup now. I don't want that. Oh wait, how do I rechange it? Go back. I need to change the name. We're not going with your name, Bob. I'll change it. It said Bob. Why did it say that earlier? I don't see it now. I swear to God it said Bob earlier. I don't see Bob anywhere now. Oh, there's the name. Now I see it. Okay. Alright, let's just do Asa. For time's sake. Asa is my go-to name for females. I don't know why. I just like it. Already in use. Asa sites. You have a space. This is an online game? I doubt many people play anymore.
Welcome to Molten Dock. Make yourself comfortable while we finish some.
Hold on a second. I want to see if I can, like, increase the resolution or something. It's a 10-year-old game. I better be able to play it on Ultra. What is that? I don't know what it is. I'm trying to increase the resolution. Let's see. I want to make sure that everything looks okay. Everything's still in the right box. No? It moved? Really? It's fine on my side. Why is it first person? That's weird. Or full screen. Weird. It doesn't look that way on my side. That's strange. I think that's what I want. Yeah, here we go. Fix this on the screen. Should be good to go. All right. I detected all the settings and it gave me the shitty settings for some reason. This looks a lot better. All right. Get rid of some of these old windows that I didn't close out from earlier. Okay. I think I want to turn on some music too.
One of the ways that technology allows us to appreciate the good things in life. Other applicants are departing for their own evaluation. Both testers and arrays. Each of the coming stages can be completed at your own pace. Remarkable, isn't it? For so long, humanity gazed up at the stars in wonder. We're not distracted by one of Earth's many wars. And now, we glide between them without a second thought. Here we are.
So this is the original No Man's Sky.
The ship's trajectory is primarily controlled by pitch, yaw, and roll. Perform each of these now. Good. Now increase your throttle to accelerate forwards. Decrease the throttle to resume a stationary position. Your throttle can also be pulled back from zero to engage reverse thrust. As before, push the throttle in the opposite direction to cease moving. Inputs confirmed. Looks like you've got the hang of individual controls. Let's see if you can put them all together. Your next task is to guide your ship through a series of checkpoints. Head towards the course, following the target's indicator. The course weaves through an orbital structure and is designed for the novice pilot. Fly through the center of the first checkpoint. You'll notice that they change color as you fly through them. And we're off. There's no time limit, so maintain a comfortable speed while you familiarize yourself with the controls.
Kind of surprised this game is being premiered right now.
Rolling and pitching together is the most efficient way of turning rapidly.
Hold on a second. Pause. The fuck?
If you feel like you aren't in full control,
Pause, damn it. The fuck? Why is it still going?
to get your bearings.
This is an online game, I think, so maybe that's why. Alright, go back. Quit being laggy, what the fuck? Just jumping all over the place. Alright, shit. One second. I'm not gonna mess with that. Let's do maybe windowed. And where's the other thing? Let's drop down to high because I don't know. Okay. See what this does. Change anything? No? Good. Alright, maybe that'll help. I think it did. Feels smoother already. Oh yeah, fly a lot better now.
It's good practice to consider the angle and speed of your approach. See the blue marker beside the throttle gauge. This indicates the optimum turning speed.
Well, honestly, I would go faster if I could. This is a lot better than No Man's Sky. I wish I knew about this game before
You're
that game.
approaching a particularly sharp turn, so I advise slowing down to prevent any mishaps.
Sure, bro, I'm doing fine. I gotta get quick, man. I'm ready for space, y'all. Hell yeah. This is actually kind of fun.
Boost function greatly increases your speed, but use it wisely. That's the last checkpoint. The Sidewinder is an agile craft, and you handled it well. A new icon has appeared on the sensor display in the center of your dashboard. This represents a nearby beacon, which you'll soon scan as part of your evaluation. Target the beacon before we continue. You're going to use your ship's data link scanner to analyze the beacon, but you need to deploy hardpoints first. Good. Most external modules are installed on hardpoints, including weapons. Control is back with you. The beacon is relatively small, so you'll need to position yourself close to it. Watch your speed here. We intend to scan the object, not become one with it. You can scan the beacon now. Well done. The data link scanner is a versatile tool that connects with network interfaces and various data points. You need to move to another area of this star system to continue your assessment, pilot. Rather than travel for the next year using your thrusters, you can employ the ship's frameshift drive to increase your speed by a few orders of magnitude. First, ensure that the ship is correctly secured. Your landing gear, cargo scoop, and hardpoints must all be retracted. When you're ready, throttle up and engage Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging.
Without entering Super Cruise, this assessment is going to take a rather long time. All readouts look good. You're now accelerating towards a velocity comparative to the speed of light, measured in c. Super Cruise is used to navigate within a star system, allowing you to cover significant distances in minutes. Usually you'll retain control in Super Cruise, but on this occasion your ship's computer is following a preset path. This is a good time to familiarize yourself with a couple of the cockpit panels available to you. In the top left of your HUD is the comms panel, which displays pilot communications and contacts across several channels. The top right is your info panel. Entries here mostly relate to your ship's status, computer messages, and events happening around you. Ah, there we go. Welcome to Lightspeed. Watch the distance and speed markers on the dashboard. These are used to help you accurately disengage at your destination. Your next lesson will introduce the basics of combat. Several static and mobile targets will be provided around a decommissioned megaship. We'll also cover some situational information about weaponry and target tracking. And yes, you'll get to shoot those weapons you saw earlier.
What was that?
Astronomical bodies have a gravitational effect on the FSD, reducing your ship's speed.
It just looked golden, so I was just like, is it a alien world with cities on it, or is it just, I don't know, yellow? Oh, why did that just appear in front of me? That was weird. Oh, I guess I just got here or something. I don't know.
Try analyzing the megaship with a data link scanner. Well done. It's often worth scanning objects you're unfamiliar with to learn more about them. Next, you need to activate your weapons by cycling to a different fire group. You'll notice that your weapons are now listed on your HUD. Fire groups allow you to manage your hardpoints efficiently. Let's begin the combat evaluation. Destroy several of the canisters. All weapons have an effective range, so you may need to move closer here. Try targeting the canister you're aiming at. Thrusters are particularly useful for navigating around large structures. Why not give them a try? Your cannon will automatically reload until the ammunition supply runs out. Meanwhile, your laser will fire until the capacitor is depleted, at which point it will need to recharge.
RS, what does that mean? Not doing anything. Oh, okay.
Quota achieved. Let's dial up the challenge a notch, shall we? An unmanned craft has arrived nearby. These drones are used by the Pilots Federation as target practice, and they're quite harmless. To continue, bring the craft into your sights and open fire.
Where's my other weapons at? I'm going backwards, oops. Why is it not shooting anymore? Like, this is the only one that shoots.
I recommend targeting your opponent during combat.
It was earlier.
Move towards your target. Your ship's gimbal weapons offer a degree of aiming assistance.
Got him finally. Jeez. Took long enough.
Nice work. You may have noticed that multi-cannons are effective against unshielded targets. Another craft has arrived. This one is fitted with a shield generator. Helpfully, your burst laser is a thermal weapon, which excels at stripping away a target's shields.
Yeah. There he is. Let's say, where can I see this guy? Keep going in reverse by accident. Gotta slow down. Got him.
Well done. Your final target has dropped into the area. This time your opponent will fight back, but its damage capability has been greatly reduced. Your target will not react until it registers shield damage. Engage when ready.
Go. Well, what the fuck? He like went that way. It's not my fault. Tell him to come back. Well, tell him to come back to the training area. Jesus. Freaking drone. Yeah. Well, if he'd stop flying around me.
Target destroyed. That was the last target. Even if you're planning on a peaceful career, understanding the basics of combat is vital for a pilot's long-term survival. For advanced combat information, you should refer to the pilot's handbook, which we'll cover in more detail soon.
Got a handbook?
The next step of your evaluation involves a hyperspace jump to a neighboring star system. On this occasion, your ship's computer has selected your destination for you.
This game is so much better than No Man's Sky. You just can't explore the worlds about. I mean, it is a starfighter, so it's not like exactly the same.
Close proximity, preventing you from engaging the FSD. To resolve this, throttle up to move a safe distance away from the megaship. Remember, you can boost to temporarily increase your ship's speed.
What am I doing wrong? Fell right away from the mega ship. Am I not doing that right now?
The Maslock indicator has gone out. When you are ready to travel light years in seconds, engage the FSD. Technology has made the task of leaping between star systems appear trivial. Never let the simplicity distract you from the marvel humanity has achieved.
I like this game. I think I liked it better than No Man's Sky. Hold on a second, I gotta pause this so I can hear him. Why is there no subtitles? I don't have to stop my music for this. I need subtitles. Oh yeah. They're already on, what the hell? I don't see subtitles anywhere. What do you say? I like Clio Station. Where's that at? Or Coho Station? Oh, wait, there it is. Are we going there? Oh, what? Super Cluster Assist? I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Exit the panel with B. Okay. No way.
With the destination selected, throttle up and aim towards your target. The compass to the left of the sensor display will help you orient yourself. Be sure not to target anything else, or Super Cruise Assist will disengage again. Good. Your ship is now bound for Quello Station.
Cool. This is very, very similar to No Man's Sky. I think it's a little bit more realistic though. Like this is.
The external panel is primarily used to interact with the galaxy around you. For example, you can access maps, display contracts, and
I'm so wilded out that I've never heard of this game.
information about you and your ship. You can adjust module functions, check your records, and access the codex, among other things.
So I guess the only thing that No Man's Sky probably can do better is that you actually probably go to this planet. I don't know if you can do that in this game, but I doubt it. I don't think it's one of those games.
What their first step into the galaxy should be. The Pilot's Handbook is a great source of help in this regard. It details a variety of professions and
I just want to get past all the tutorials so I can play music.
also offers advice on various ship functions that aren't covered in this evaluation. You can find the Pilot's Handbook in the codex, accessible on the home screen via the internal interface panel. The trails moving around you are FSD wakes. Your ship is also emitting one. The position of each correlates with their respective sensor display icons. In a moment, we'll be going through the docking process. This will cover docking permissions and a standard landing pad approach.
Game's getting us ready for space travel, y'all. That's what I want to be. I want to be a space pilot. Probably don't even need one. These, well, the way that things are going right now. Things autopilot. Whoa. That needs to be smoother.
This is the final stretch. You'll dock here shortly, but I'd like you to position your ship near the starport's access corridor first. Starports are the backbone of humanity's operations throughout inhabited space. They provide mission boards, the commodities market, a number of specialized contacts, and various ship facilities. Most pilot business is conducted via the Starport Services interface. I recommend familiarizing yourself with this screen when docked. Good. Ease off the throttle and hold position here. Oh, and try not to block the access corridor. We'll be using the docking computer for this landing. You can always dock manually in future, of course, but practice in a training simulation first. Whichever method you use, all ships must seek docking permission before approaching a landing pad. To request docking permission, open your external interface panel and select the Contacts tab. Then select Quello Station in the list, followed by Request Docking in the information panel. If you're having issues locating the Request Docking command, exit the interface panel and review your objective. Docking permission authorized. Docking assist has been engaged. You've been assigned landing pad 3. The compass will point towards your designated pad.
I feel like No Man's Sky probably stole from this game, but I don't know.
7.5 kilometers of a starport for a docking request to be considered.
It's got like a Space Odyssey music.
The docking computer will now demonstrate a safe landing procedure. Let's review what it's doing. Landing gear must be deployed. The related dashboard indicator lights up if this has been done.
Landing gear deployed.
In a moment, the sensor display will switch to the precision approach display, which helps you accurately set belly down on the landing pad. Docking procedure complete. Engaging pad restraints. Let's get your ship ready. Congratulations, Commander. Your evaluation has been successful, and a license is being assigned to you as I speak. We just need to finalize your credentials. Enter the hangar to exit this evaluation. It's time to blaze your own trail across the galaxy. The manner in which you do so is up to you.
Okay. Where's the break room at? I gotta pee. Is that all I can get? Really? My pre-built ship. Will it let me? What the hell just happened? Oh, I gotta buy it with real money? No, thank you. No, spank you. Let's get this then. It kind of reminds me of, was it called a Sidewinder in Star Wars? I forgot what it was called. It was that tiny little ship that was on Hoth. It spun around the legs of the, AT-AT. Alright, let's just get it. Just do it. Oh, I get to name it too. How about, Skipper. Yeah. Looks like a skipping rock or something. Ship ID plate. That's all I can put. Only put 3 letters. No! Can't fit it all. Fine. I got a pilot's license, y'all. Hell yeah. Game's 10 times cooler than Mass. Wait, no, not. Wait, I like Mass Effect. I meant to say No Man's Sky.
Welcome to your new ship, Commander. Your pilot's Federation license has been issued, and you're free to traverse the galaxy as an independent pilot.
Hell yeah.
Before launching for the first time, allow me to quickly introduce the basic interface for mission contracts. Almost all pilots will use the mission board at some stage. A contract has been assigned to you. Active missions are displayed in the Transactions tab of the external interface panel. This time you'll need to travel to Mawson Dock in the Dromi system. You can select these destinations on the navigation screen of the external interface panel. If you'd like to practice your journey first, I recommend the training simulations accessed by the internal interface panel. To review what we've discussed, select your comms panel and scroll through the recorded text. I'll contact you at Mawson Dock if you decide to complete this
There's a
mission.
lot to this game.
If you choose to take a different path, then I wish you luck,
I like it. What did I just do? Are these real people? I think it is. This is the night. Rangers of the night. Sounds good to me. Anti-Xeno. Bounty hunters, explorers, faction supporters. I like this game, man. My kind of game. Kind of reminds me of like Starship Troopers or something. I was actually watching that video last night of like the new game Starship Troopers. I think it's been out for a couple of years, maybe 3 years or so, but maybe it just came out. I don't remember. It didn't, I don't know, for some reason it didn't seem as fun as I imagined it to be. Maybe that was just the surface level. Alright, what am I doing? Let's get out of here. Where's my missions at? I didn't see that mission that he was talking about. Storming here. I don't know how to access stuff. Oh, I'm missing here. Comms panel? Underwater paint job. I have no clue where to find that frickin' mission that he was talking about. Maybe I should just leave. Is it roll panel? Is this it? So wait, there's on-ground vehicles too? What just happened? Is this it? Is this comms panel? Vanity filter? Is that it? What is that? What was that? What does that do? I don't know what I just did. You know, I feel like I'm ready for space, and then I see shit like this, and I'm just like, man. It's a lot of map. It's a lot of map, and it goes every single direction. Jeez. Jeez. Everything's got a name too, huh? Alrighty, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. I want to show me. This is my mission. Contacts. These are my contacts. Okay. I don't know what this is doing. It's just scanning ships. What am I doing? I'm just gonna leave. I'm leaving. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody. Getting out of this space station. It was nice talking. It was nice for the. Thanks for the license. Thanks for the food. The pleasantries.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Why am I waiting in queue? Leave station 4 minutes. Why do I have to wait 4 minutes? I ain't waiting 4 minutes, let me out. If they don't get mad that I left early. Now what? Bro, space is scary. Where do I go now? I'm all on my own now. What the F? Now what? I guess we ought to familiarize ourselves with whatever the hell's going on here. Mach 3. This one seems closer. Let's go to this one. Lock and Super Cruise. Gauge Super Cruise. Why? Game's complex. Is that?
Scan detected.
Who's scanning me? There's just so much shit on the screen, guys. I'm just taking a minute to learn it all. It's just like, wow. There's another game that I own. What is it called? EVE Online or something like that. It was kind of similar to this. It was also very technical. It was very big-brained. Big brain oriented. Alright, so anything else here? Okay. I realize I'm playing on battery right now. Maybe that's why it's being all laggy. This ought to help. See, like, it's just hard for me to understand, like, where I'm going right now. It looks like whatever this is, it's like right next to me. I click it. Oops. Rocky body. Oh, is that it? That's it. Okay. I'm going backwards.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
I'm gonna try to optimize this game after I get off tonight so that it plays smoother next time that I play. Yeah, hold up. Right on past it. What am I getting here? Is that a spaceship? Planet? Dwarf planet? Or maybe an asteroid? I don't know what it is. What do I do with this? Land here? What's the point of it? What am I supposed to know about this thing? What am I doing here? Is there a reason for this? Gotta shoot these guys? See, there's other things here. Reaction site. What happens if I get too close? Will I start to fall down? Kinda curious. I don't want to crash. We'll see how close I can get.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, cool. Orbital flight. So I can actually go down here? This is kind of neat. Dude, this is really cool. There's a lot more detail to the planets than I thought there were to be this close. Dropping from orbital cruise. Oh shit. Glide engaged. Dude, I love this game. This is so cool. I didn't think I would be able to get this close to the planets in this game. Dude, holy shit, this is awesome. So I'm gonna glide right now. Got ship lights. Hold up, I wanna get real close. I wanna see what happens. Dude, this is so crazy. I did not think I would be able to get this close. And I can fucking land? No way. What can I do if I land? I didn't think I'd be able to land either. It's kind of neat, bro. I'll see what I can do if I can land. Slow down. I'm gonna see. How do I lower my landing gear? There it is. Found it. Auto landing in progress. That's cool. Now what?
Landing gear deployed.
Alignment okay. In suitable terrain. What's the point of landing? Can I get out? RS. That's the right stick, right? It's cool that it lets me look around. Oh, I got hands? Well, that's good. Wasn't sure. It's pretty neat. How do I get the fuck up? It won't let me up. Can I do that? Holy shit, it's gonna let me do it! Dude, I can explore the planets with this other cool thingy. This is fucking awesome, bro. This is so much better than No Man's Sky. Oh my god. Where have you been? How far can I go? I want to see what my ship looks like. Dude. I think this game was ahead of its time. Shit, I keep spinning out. Quit. Just go straight. This is pretty fucking cool, man. Explore other planets with this fucking rover thing. I did not think I would be able to do this. Now let's make it back. So I don't think there's too much of a... What did I do? Oh, cool, dude. This thing's got a freaking jets on it. Oh my god, that makes it so much better. Oh my god, it's got hover jets. Oh, I want to be in space so bad. Please, somebody give me a space mining job. I'll be a good miner. Dude, this is so great. Thank you. I'll get in. Hello.
Handbrake is on.
I don't understand what to do. Switch to cockpit mode. Oh, cool. Wait.
Handbrake is on.
I can switch cameras, but I think I'm stuck now for some reason. I don't know why.
Handbrake is on.
It is? Okay, well, which button is that?
Handbrake is on.
Oh, fuck.
Handbrake is on.
How do I get it off? I don't know what button I pressed. Is that why it kept on, like, spinning out the handbrake? Hold on, I want to see something real quick. Recall, dismiss ship. Interesting. Oh. Got more of a boost than I thought it did. I can drive like this? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro! This is so cool. Ah! It even shows her face. This is so cool, bro. Oops. I'm loving it. Woo! Should do a flip. Oh yeah. Hold up. Where's my ship at? Signal lost. So funny. He's out here having a good time, man. There we go. Alright. Enough of this crap. What do we even come to this planet for? I don't even know. I forgot how to switch back. No. That's it. What are we doing here? Planetary body with one or more rings which can be mined for resources. Ships. Oh, I'm not even supposed to be on the planet. I'm supposed to be on the rings. Okay, that's what all those little markers were for. Okay, that makes sense. Why? What's this do? What do you mean dismissed? No, 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 no. Come back, come back, come back. Sorry, come back. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant. Why is it not letting me call it back? Bro. Why would you leave? Can I call it back now? It's not, I can't even see it now. It's coming back, right? What the F? Okay, Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, get the fuck down here, dude. There he is. Get ass down here. You better appear right over me. Why are you even going over there? Where are you going, dude? No one told you to land over there. Now I gotta figure out how to get back in the ship. Somebody help me. Why can't I get back in here? Bro. Can't do anything. Oh, now it's starting to pop up things. Okay, it wasn't popping up for a second. How do I get in here?
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted.
Figure out how to get in here. Combat mode? Why can't I... Why doesn't it automatically, like, put me in here? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Don't press that button again. I'm gonna dismiss the ship again. Okay, I really don't know what to do. There we go. That's what I need. Hold up. No, go back. What are you doing, dude? Get off the screen. I don't know what it's doing. Nerves. Get off the screen. I don't know what you're doing. Stop. Board. There it is. It wasn't popping up. Jesus. I was just in that menu and it wasn't there. Well, this is cool. I love it. I like it. I think it's actually better than No Man's Sky. I think I've come to that determination at this point. How do I get out of here? Hold RS to launch. It's not doing anything. Okay. So I was clicking the right thing, it just wasn't registering for whatever reason. There's something weird about Xbox controller's right stick. It's not the first time I've had problems. Okay. Where are we going now? I'm not going there. Where's those? Shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Docking gear retracted.
I mean, this game even looks better than No Man's Sky. I'll be real. Need to get away from the surface so I can move faster. Big ass crater. I'm still not far enough away. It takes a lot longer to get farther away from the planet than it does No Man's Sky. Why does it take so long? It looks like I'm not even moving. I should be getting closer to the rings, and it doesn't seem like I am. Why does it not feel like I'm moving? Get me away from the planet! What am I doing wrong?
Frameshift drive charging.
Am I away from this planet yet? Bro, I feel like I'm stuck here. What the fuck? Why can't I move? What is going on? Why can't I fucking move? Is it a glitch? I can't move. I'm not going anywhere. This has got to be a glitch. At this point, I'm not getting closer. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just stuck here. Okay. I don't know. Like, am I supposed to, like, go to a base to save? I don't know what the hell I'm supposed... This game, I mean, it's cool, but there's a lot to it. Like, my throttle's all the way up, and I'm not moving. I'm stuck here. I can't move. This is a glitch. It's got to be. I was just sitting there like staring at the rings and I'm like, why am I not getting close to these things? Like, that number wasn't changing in the distance, like nothing's changing. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and exit out. What time is it? I might just go ahead and get off for tonight. It's been a fun game though, other than that. Pretty cool. Hopefully we don't have to deal with that glitch again next time. But I think that's a good enough place to stop, if any. Kind of wanted to play a little bit longer, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I should at least get to the next point. Let's just see what happens real quick. I don't know. I'll play for maybe another 15 minutes. Oh, I should have been playing this then. I should have been playing solo play. What did I click on last time? I don't even remember clicking on anything last time. I think it just took me into the game. Who made this game? I don't know shit about anything. I just bought it because it looked cool. I'm glad I bought it now. For like, what, $5? They might still be on sale if anybody wants to go try it. Okay, now I'm moving. Right? Bro, I'm just gonna get out of here. This thing's like landlocking me or something. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm moving. Am I moving now? I might be moving. I don't know. It just really does not look like I'm moving at all. Literally at all. Okay, well, where's that one point? Why did I turn so slow? I don't like this. Where's that one star that I saw earlier? I don't see it anywhere now.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Look at this shit, dude. I'm still stuck in the same fucking spot. Oh, wait, I am moving now. Why am I stuck here? This is so crazy. It's like I'm stuck on the gravity or something. Is that really a thing? I mean, like, at least that would seem realistic, but like, no. It looks like I'm just orbiting the planet. Did I finally get out of it? I think I did. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Dude, the fucking gravity locked me in. I don't know if I should be like mad or like just be like surprised how realistic that is. Okay, I think I see it too. It's the yellow line. Does that mean it's the gravitational line? Oh, there's an extract site. Bro. Is that on the other side of the planet? I think it is. No, 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 no. We're not doing that again. Bro, this game's so cool. Like, it literally has, like, the gravity included in with it. I think that's why I couldn't move. It's because I wasn't using, like, thrusters to get off the fucking planet. Oh my god. I'm having, like, nerdgasms over here. And we got an extraction site that finally popped up on screen that wasn't there before. So maybe that was glitched out. Bro, yeah, and I went past the blue line. I love this. I love it. That's realistic. That's cool. We're friends now. Why can't I, like, boost? Hold up. Hold up, hold up. I lost my extraction point. Where'd it go? I clicked on so many damn things that I lost what I was doing. Yeah, that's not good. Is that it? I think that's it right there. Is that not it? There it is. Oh. Oh wait, it's on the ring, dude. Dang.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Okay. Now I see it. What's happened? Why does it feel like I'm stuck again?
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't understand.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
It wouldn't get close enough, so I just like fucking flew right past it. What the hell? I lost it. I don't know where it went. There it is.
Cargo scope deployed.
Why's it taking so long?
Cargo scope retracted.
Is it moving? Why is this taking so long to get to this thing? I don't understand, man. Says I'm getting closer, but it feels like I'm barely moving. And it looks like it says only like a kilometer away. Can't go any faster. Already blown past it a few times. Now it's finally getting closer. Oh wait, we're like in an asteroid field now. Almost there. Something purple. Is that supposed to be like a mining laser? I need to shoot it. Is that a bad guy? Dangerous? I feel like fighting him. Holy shit, he was dropping proximity mines. Damn, man. That's pretty advanced. I didn't even know. I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Incident report. Shit. I got an incident report my first playthrough. Well. That's okay, I guess. Damn, dude, and I just got to the extraction point. I just had to, like, fight that guy, didn't I? Okay, now I'm done for the night. Alright, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and like. If you're new to the channel, we'd love for you to follow. And, I may or may not be on tomorrow. Not too sure yet. Have to wait and see, I guess. Probably not as of right now, but I don't know. You never know. Could change my mind. Might even have a music show? I don't know, maybe. Just depends. I might wait too. Just depends on how I feel tomorrow. Anyways, have a good night. Have a good night, everybody.